All right, neighbors. So I'm walking a little funny because I've been sitting all day working, but my chair is actually a step stool, and it's not quite as wide as my hips would like it to be. Anyway, I tend to sit and not move and just work because if I'm not working, I'm not making money. So I do not get up and irrelevantly walk around somewhere. I work. While I'm working, I'm at work. While I'm at work, I work. Anyway, so there. Super, super duper exciting news. We got the septic installed and okayed. Yay! So step one is done. I did leave a message with the electrician to hope that he'll tell us what information he needs from us. I don't know if I just need one permit for the whole place or if I need like one for each shed I'm hooking up. I don't know that they care. They just want to know that the electric, like ours is to the pole is right. They didn't come in the camper and check the camper electric or anything. He didn't come in the shed and check the shed electric either. So here's hoping that the good Lord will continue to shine upon us. And after years of struggling, that would be nice. Anyway, bad news is we also got the bill. So it looks like I need to go back to work. It's like 7:15, I think. And we need to, I've got taxes to do. And if I don't do taxes, the state of Tennessee is going to yell at me. Blah, blah, blah. I don't owe them any money anyway. Because the business that they're talking about, we sell on Amazon. And Amazon collects all of that taxes and sends all that in. So I don't have to send any sales tax. Like I don't owe them any money. But if I don't pay, if I don't fill out their whatever, anyway. So I really have to get that done tonight. And we're still trying to narrow down business ideas. That's just where my mind goes during the day. So another, like, here's my life story. My third child, who is pretty much my safe child. He's a typical middle child, just wants to get along with everybody, and he's a good kid. He comes in, so he was mowing a little path today, and he must have mowed over some kind of bee nest, some kind of ground. They were in the ground. There's like a hole in the ground. But he said they looked like bees. He said they didn't look like wasps. And he had to pull a stinger out, so I'm thinking bees. Anyway, I don't think honeybees go into the ground. None that I've ever met. Anyway, so this is how he tries to get out of work. He's like, well, my pinky finger is, I got stung. It's starting to swell. It hurts. Not that any of us complain about hurt, but, it hurts. I was like, dude, you can't use that as an excuse to get out of work. Like, it's not a thing. That's pretty. It's much pinker and lighter blue in person. So I'm like, dude, you can't, that is not an excuse to get out of work. So anyway, after an hour or so, he ended up going and because he left the lawnmower kind of up by where that happened. And he's like, okay, I'm going to go up and I'm going to give the lawnmower, not turn the blades on, but just move it. And he wears a sweatshirt out to chore. And I was like, all right, take the hood and put it on and like pull it really tight so that it would just be. Anyway, so then he does that. He mows up by where he's going to move the pigs to. And you mow like a path of where the fencing is going to stick into, so that the fencing, like there's no grass touching the fencing. So he goes to he comes back after he does that. And he's like, well, I'm bleeding. Which is our code for like, oh, I can't do any work. There's a drop of blood. And we laugh about it. And I was like, yeah, so? And so he says, yeah, I can't do any more work. I'm bleeding. And I'm like, what did you do? So he got the lawnmower stuck. And it's a 0 turn. So it's not like it's got nice big, it's got little tires in the front. And it's kind of a pain in the butt. So he's like, I took a board and put it up underneath there to try and unstick it. And he said what happened was it ended up catching on the board and flipping it upside down, because he said I knew there were screws on it, but I put them face down into the ground. And he said it flipped it, and it kind of flipped it off to the side and right side up. So he got off the mower and stepped down onto it and stepped on the screw. I'm like, dude, what the heck? He's like, I'm gonna have to lay down, I just can't. And so I asked him later, I'm like, you gotta stop trying to get out of work. I said, what? Like, let me see your foot. Are you gonna die? He's like, yeah, I am. Which we're just being funny because none of my kids are that dramatic. And the youngest one might be. And then I look, I was like, I don't even see anything on your foot. I don't see you. He says, I know, but it was there, I swear. There is definitely a hole in his shoe. But, just another day at the compound, at our house, with the kids trying to get out of work. But anyway, we are super thankful that we got the culvert installed, we got the septic system installed. Hopefully we can start digging for electricity next. And the well guy, I haven't heard from him, so I gotta go check my emails and do all my taxes. One step